Welcome everyone, it's Vapors Drakomar, and now it's time for more Shadow Legends. Remember campaign? So we're gonna go back to hard. We're gonna go back to Hallowed Halls. And we're gonna try to do the Bikini Challenge through here. That's right. But we have to have Spirit Host on our team. But to make it better, like, unfortunately Spirit Host is a necessary evil here. Let's see if we can ascend Spirit Host. Yes, we can. Is the dungeons open? Yes, it is! Let's do this one. Might as well train up our squad. Shall we? Get this guy to where he needs to be. Yeah, let's put it on ×2. That Valley of Death. This Valley of Death. Look at this what's there. Look at that. Walk. They resisted that. Block the debuff. Good. You actual good. Like Spirit Host, aren't you? Aren't you? You're like Spirit Host. I see. Well, that's very nice. This is going to be the hardest difficulty I've ever attempted. This lady here, this frozen bandit, works on putting debuffs. Why can't I confiscate your buff? At least they buy more defense, but your healing is absurd. Even at least I got all of these nuts. How are you so awful? I literally don't have nothing. I'm just putting the walls around it to stop this. If it's just healing, we're never doing it. But then she blocks all the demons. Okay. That, my friends, is the hardest difficulty ever beat this at. And it's necessary to do it in order to get the prize that we need. That thing is up. As long as that's up, There's no point. One thing I've realized, there's no point in trying to put a debuff on this lady. No point. This is literally the highest I can do until I get someone with an anti-heal. More people with anti-heal. Because just having a rock shoot isn't enough. Yeah, I already attacked her. I want to make sure I'm prepared. Every time every time I try to get a buff, it removes the buff. Yeah. That's going to be a little bit of a dungeon boss rush. And then from there, we're going to see, and it's fitting. You know why it's fitting? You know why? And before I upgrade her armor. Come on! Thank you. There's the armor, please. She needs to ascend. Ascend. That's what that point of that was, by the way. That was the point. Alright, so now go to campaign in the butt and go to hard. And from here, we develop our bikini squad. So we're going to put in her, Ritualist with Elhain on the lead because we need a carry. I mean, Elhain's not wearing a bikini, but she's the lead. She's the one who blocks buffs. Blast. Dodge. Ow, that hurt. Hurt a lot. Remember that stage. This isn't even brutal. I haven't even... To get here on brutal, I need a rank 6. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. I need a rank 6. Couldn't tell by the way I said that. Very bad. So even with this, it's a struggle. So we might as well do the block debuffs thing. Last defense. Ow. It's just as well we do this because it gives you XP, and we are not going to be getting to the real version for quite some time. Yes. We are not going to be getting to brutal version of this for a while, as you can clearly see by what I have to do to get it. Do this, I have to block the debuffs. They're about to throw enough debuffs to kill several people. That's the problem with that. That's what I don't like about this stage. So I sometimes have to use very powerful skills. So first I'm going to fight this guy before he gets Because he's gonna pull miasma out and make my life a living hell. Let's just do increase the attack. Because I want them to take maximum damage. Because the more turns we give this jerkface, the more he's gonna be a problem. Yes. If you're wondering why I'm keeping these otherwise at level 30, it's very simple. I'm trying, well, since she's not technically useful right this second, and I'll grind for her later, I think I'm actually going to strip her gear and use, she doesn't look like she's wearing gear anyway, strip her gear and then use her as a buff this guy, make some rank 4s, because I need the rank 6 alchemy. I need it. It's the only way I can defeat Brutus. One way or another. Blast. I did that on purpose. Let's not beat him out. Because getting these important buffs is important. There's certain buffs that you want. Yes, I did it on ×2 just to make it more interesting and to reduce the animation. And also to get used to, doing this quicker. Because I've got to be less sentimental and more productive on this. Because it's really serious. Oh, the game is heating up. This guy. Since this is round 4, I was able to block debuffs. I wanted to play with the There's a reason I went block debuffs, because that stuff would probably have killed me if I didn't go for block. So I went for Tumbling Blast to try to get them weaker to that. And this is probably the last move she makes. Hero. You heard? Yes! Yes, yes. Then again. I know this is not giving me a lot of XP, but I max leveled all these people anyway. Gods. These guys are very annoying. I have one, but I want to try to level 1 first for food synthesis. And at any rate, doing this gives me a lot of silver, which I need. You're wondering for what? Armor, upgrades, military. But until recently, this state was anyway. Until I figured out the Spirit Host is useful here because of the ability to block debuffs, death, the dark buff. The dark buff, although it's a long turnaround, it's big. Because if you don't use that, Elhain is most likely dead at the end of it. That's the thing. Buffs are very deadly buffs. Very deadly buffs. Increase attack. I want to kill these people as quickly as possible. Try to avoid using lightning now. For the opening of next time. So opportunity strike, get him out of the way. Wrath of Gods to him. I'm gonna go for continuous heal, which is not good for me. We're gonna go for him because he's more dangerous. We're just gonna go for attacking these people because they're just mostly meat shields. They're not the big damage dealers. big damage dealers are in the back. I still can't get to Doom Tower, by the way. That's another reason why I'm doing this. I still cannot get to I can go to Brutal now that I figured out the whole strategy. I wanna try to explain the Bikini Squad strategy at this stage. And I guess we could loosely say it's a very modest bikini, maybe. Just call it that. The reason I went for the block the debuffs is these guys, as you can clearly see, have a lot of debuffs. And I want to kill her first because she has Immortal buff. Immortal buff is very unpleasant. This will be stage 6. Nearly done with this. Going for that to come in. Because I want to decrease the defense and just like try to get past this round as quick as I can. We can have auto ×2 for the purpose. Whack you, because I need to try to get these people out. At least one of them. Is this one? I'm pretty sure this is the evil one. And these are evil, but they're not the vile insult. See, that's what I mean. This is the one with the big damage. And the rest of them are just like kind of just defense. Shields. Shield men. Shield. They do damage, don't get me wrong, but they're not the biggest threat. The biggest threat by far is the ones that use like major magic, not just offensive magic. Offensive magic, flashy spells. The ones that use really flashy spells that like flash out at you, they're the most dangerous ones. Here we have to use block debuffs. Because the debuffs, did you see all that damage that just did? That's why we block those debuffs. That's why we block those debuffs. Now, this boss. He's very, very rough, but blocking debuffs is his biggest way of killing. You go with a crumbling blast, trying to weed out the strategies. You can toxic miasma. This is why stage is dangerous. In fact, I may need to upgrade this further because I've only recently figured out the stage of beetle. Only recently. Death. Increase attack. All of them. Kino. Dark. Block debuffs. Opportunity strike. Valley of Death. The problem is I don't have enough defense up. Okay. These people need some upgrades. But I'm going to show you how I beat this previously. Because we want to recap, right? So, okay, let's modify it a bit more, right? Because we need some shields in here. That's the problem. Like, she does some damage, but it's not enough, and we need some defense. So I'm gonna go put in a Beast Feeder and try this setup. Unfortunately, this is the setup I have to use. Or something like that. Until I can find somebody who can give more defense to Elhain, so she doesn't get shredded by his debuffs. That's the problem. I need some people to like provide shield to this, or I need to give them buffs. Either more buffs or save the thing for the boss. Because this boss... Yeah, this boss is the opposite of pleasant. Definitely blocking the debuffs. Because without the debuffs, it's a shot. Going for the lightning arrow to clear out that. Gonna buff attack. Going for the throat here. Gonna go for him. Gonna go for Valley of Death. And punch him. See, that's how it could work. The problem is, I don't have a Bikini Lady that has the defense measure that gives the shields out. I have one that blocks debuffs, but I need one that also gives shields and other stats. And until we get exactly that, we're not beating this with full Bikini Squad without that. I have gotten all the way to Brutal though. I have achieved that. But I did not do it with a full Bikini Squad. I did not do it with that.